What's going on, people? So I got the All Elite crate in what feels like probably like 2 weeks ago or something. But you know, sometimes it just takes a while to get to things or whatever. But I'm going to talk about it now, you know. Put the video out there, let it be watched by a dozen or so people. They don't do a lot of numbers, but you know, it entertains me, and that's kind of what this channel is all about, right? I could just cater to everybody else, but you know, what about me? What about Tristan, right? Same thing what Raven was going through. Either way, so there's this side of the card, right? There's that. I'm going to flip it on over, and here's some spoilers for you, right? For the people that like spoilers. I'm going to set this to the side because we're done with that piece. Now, it's all about some shirts, because there's some shirts in here. There's always some shirts in here. And so this first one, right off the top, I like the color, but what is it? Let's turn it around and see. And it says everyone loves the Acclaimed. So this is an excellent t-shirt right here. Things are starting off pretty solid, at least in my opinion. How are they going to hold up? Am I going to be feeling the same in the next 5 minutes or so? Let's find out together, shall we? So, up next, we have yet another shirt, because that's how these things work. So, there's that for you. And for me, what is this looking like? I have no idea what this is, honestly. It's somebody from AEW, though. I'll figure it out later. I mean, I could look at the card, but the card's already off on the side. Either way, looking at it, I do kind of like the design. I mean, that's kind of cool, but again, not knowing who it is, that is kind of just like a slight bother, you know what I'm saying? Not a real deal breaker. That's more of a personal thing, right? Someone out there is probably thinking like, how do you know that's not so-and-so? How do you not know that? I just don't. This right here, we have a sticker, right? And this sticker is of Statlander. So she's had some different looks lately, you know, which is cool. She's switching it up, you know what I'm saying? So I do like that. And she's been doing all right for herself, you know, keeping me entertained anyway. So that's cool. Up next, we have a DVD. Is it a DVD? It's upside down. So it is a DVD. It says it right on the back, right? And so this is going to be Revolution, March 7, 2021. That's actually my birthday, right down to the year. Crazy, right? Either way, so looking at the back there, that's what's going on as far as the card and all that stuff goes. If I'm not mistaken, and I'm sure that I am mistaken, that Chase Thunder Rosa figure I bought a while ago was from this era, or from this pay-per-view or whatever. But you know, it could have been the other Revolution. I don't know. Either way, what is on here? Is this anything that looks good from a quick glimpse? Oh yeah, I remember that whole Moxley Omega thing. Hangman Page, Matt Hardy. I don't remember anything about that. Yeah, a lot of forgettable stuff perhaps, but maybe I'll watch it later. Let's move on. This right here, what is this? This is a Micro Brawler Series 1. Anything could be in here. Want to make some guesses or whatever? Go ahead and leave those down below, and then I'll open this later, and then we'll find out who was right. Yeah, so there's that. That's an interesting take on things, you know, doing a little mystery bag, mystery box, whatever you want to call it. Over here, we have a Micro Brawler, right? So, got old Billy Gunn, which is cool. So, you know, a lot of Acclaimed things going on here. So, there's that for you. Not a whole lot of detail and whatnot going on because, you know, I mean, the clothes he's wearing are just kind of pretty plain and simple, right? Got some scissors on there and some pink. I mean, it is what it is, right? And I'm fine with it. Though it does make me want to get like the other two guys, you know, the rest of the Acclaimed in that same sort of setup because it's a team, right? And here's this, right? So this is just kind of going along with whatever, talking about how you got to collect all the Micro Brawler minis and all that stuff, you know, from this little thing I showed you guys earlier. And now we have this right here. This is a nice Bullet Club pin, right? So you've probably seen 1,000,001 pins if you've watched videos like this, so you know what you're getting into. This one is just gold, right? So, you know, the whole Bullet Club gold type of thing, I guess, that they're going with. Not that that was a thing at the last pay-per-view, because that just started not too long ago, but you know what I'm getting at. Moving along, we have this right here. This is some face paint, kind of a Darby Allin sort of thing, because it's black and white, right? And it has him on there, so there's also that. I got another thing is face paint with like that Major Figures Brothers, whatever that thing was, podcast something or other. Yeah, but that one was like, it was red, white, and blue for Sting or something. Yeah, this is not going to do anything for me unless I decide to. I mean, Halloween is next week, technically speaking. Maybe if I want to do a whole Shaggy 2 Dope thing, I guess I could do that. You know, it's got the right colors. Unless you're going with like the Shangri-La era, you know, like during the Wraith and all that, where they got super colorful. Either way, so we got this right here up next. It's one of those poster deals, and this is MJF and John Moxley, right? And that's from Full Gear. What year does it say? 2022. So last year's Full Gear, right? So there's that. And now let's see what's going on in here as far as the autograph, or maybe it'll just be a picture like that whole Will Hobbs situation. What do you think? And there's that. I didn't see who it was, so I'm going to turn this around. And I dropped it. And this is going to be Brody King. So this is actually pretty cool, right? I do kind of like some of the looks he's been doing more lately, but overall, pretty alright dude, so I'm cool with this. I actually saw him when I was at Comic-Con this year in San Diego. But, you know, he was talking to some people. He was at a booth. He seemed like he was having a pretty good conversation. I was like, I'm not going to interrupt his day just to say, hey man, I like your matches. You're super cool. Wow, oh my god. Yeah, I don't have anything of value to say to that man, right? So I just kind of moved on about my day. Alright, so there's that, right? Overall, not too bad. That Acclaimed shirt was really nice. I don't know what's going on with that other chick's shirt or whatever. But that was really the highlight of this. Otherwise, I mean, it's not that this crate was bad. It's still good for the money. But if for whatever reason they said, oh, we're going to skip this one, I wouldn't have cared. Like, seeing it all now or whatever. Though it is kind of cool to get this for the previously mentioned reasons. But otherwise, yeah, it's fine, right? It's still a good deal for your money. But one that I would not have lost any sleep over if they didn't make it for some odd reason. So, from me to you, have a nice rest of your day or rest of your night, whatever it is, wherever you are. I got to talk about some Jordan shoes real quick. These right here, in case you're interested. There will be a video about these at some point. Not anytime soon, though. Later, people.